Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining me for Practicing with Priscilla. Today, let's get started in a seated position. If you feel called to do so, gently allow your eyes to come to a close as you begin to connect with your breath, allowing your inhales to match your exhales. On your next exhale, allow your chin to come towards your chest, toppling your right ear over your right shoulder. Head comes back in space, left ear over left shoulder, and chin back to chest. We're going to go through a couple of neck rolls nice and gently, making sure to hang out in any space or area that feels tense. Allow yourself to move with gentleness and ease. Continue to match your inhales with your exhales. Just a couple more neck rolls, and on your next exhale, allow your chin to come back down towards your chest and begin in the opposite direction. Once again, remind yourself to be gentle here. Match your inhales with your exhales with each and every rotation. Just a few more gentle neck rolls. And the next time that you exhale and your chin meets your chest, allow yourself to hang out there for a moment while you begin to flutter your eyes open. Inhale, raising your chin away from your chest. Settle in for a moment here before you inhale, wrapping your left arm behind your back, allowing your right hand to grab a hold of your left ear, toppling your head over your right shoulder. Nice and gently begin to nod your head, inhaling, looking up, and exhaling, looking down. Your eyes can continue to remain open here or begin to close. A few more rounds of breath here before you gently exhale, releasing and allowing your chin to meet your chest. Inhale, head comes up as we begin to wrap our right arm behind our back, allowing our left hand to grab hold of our right ear, toppling over our left shoulder. Same thing on this side. Begin to inhale your head up and exhale your head down towards your chest. Once again, your eyes can remain open or come to a close here. And on your next exhale, go ahead and release and allow your head to hang out towards your chin. inhale, your arms come up in a T, and we begin to do some wrist circles, beginning in whichever direction you choose, and then switching directions. Inhale, bring your hands in front of you and begin to open and close your hands, spreading your fingers out nice and wide, like if you're grabbing something in front of you. Wrap your fingers around your thumbs, and like you're starting a motorcycle, begin to draw your knuckles towards the earth. Flip your wrists as if you're holding a coffee cup, still grabbing hold of those thumbs. Tilt your coffee cup forwards and back. And on your next inhale, go ahead and open up those hands, giving yourself gentle wrist circles in one direction and then switching to the opposite. Your next exhale allows your hands to draw towards your lap and begin some shoulder circles, drawing those shoulders to your ears and rolling them back in space. Once we've rolled our shoulders back, let's begin to roll them forward. Releasing any tension that we may have. And the next time you roll your shoulders forward, allow them to hang out there for a moment before you draw them all the way up to your ears and gently release them down. Once again, inhale all the way up to your ears and exhale, release. A few just like that, connecting your breath to your movement. And on your next exhale, allow your shoulders to drop as you come and meet me in a tabletop position. Set yourself up for success by drawing those knees under those hips, wrists under your shoulders, spreading your fingers out nice and wide, feeling strong and powerful. And inhale, drop the belly, look up. And exhale, round, look between your thighs here. Maybe you tuck your toes under. Inhale, look up. And exhale, round. Inhale, look up. And exhale, round that spine. Go ahead and go through some movements of cat-cows at your own breath. And then gently find your way back into neutral tabletop. Inhale, reach that right arm up, and exhale, thread the needle. If possible, allow your right cheek to land onto the mat. You can begin to reach your left fingertips out in front of you. Make sure here that your hips are still staggered on top of your knees. And slowly inhale your left hand towards your face, bringing your right hand towards the ceiling as you exhale back into neutral tabletop. Inhale, that left hand comes high, and exhale, thread that needle through. This time your left cheek lands on the mat, and you may want to walk that right hand over to the front of your mat. Your eyes can be closed here, or remain open. A couple rounds of breath here, making sure that those hips are still stacked on top of your knees. And on your next inhale, begin to walk that right hand towards your cheek. Inhale, left hand comes up, and exhale back into neutral tabletop position. We're going to walk our hands forward into our puppy pose, making sure that our hips are still stacked over our knees. Maybe we draw our forehead towards the mat as we spread our fingers wide, allowing our forearms to connect towards the earth. You can choose to stay here or allow your chin to come onto the mat as well. Keep breathing here. And inhale, slowly begin to press yourself back into a seated position. Tuck those toes under, untuck those pinky toes, and begin to breathe here. Inhale, circle, sweep your hands up overhead, and exhale, pray your hands come to heart center. Notice here how your feet feel with this stretch. Keep breathing nice and gentle. And on your next inhale, go ahead and circle sweep those hands up overhead, look up, and exhale, meet me back into that neutral tabletop position. Find your foundation here with toes either tucked or untucked. Your next inhale is going to allow you to raise your right arm, spreading those fingers out nice and wide. And exhale, lower back into neutral tabletop. Inhale, left arm comes forward. And on your next exhale, come back into neutral tabletop. Inhale, right hand comes forward and left foot kicks back behind you. Nice long line of energy here with a couple rounds of breath. And exhale back into neutral tabletop position. Your next inhale brings your left arm forward and right foot comes back behind you. Squeeze your inner thighs here for balance. And on your next exhale, go ahead and allow yourself to come back into neutral tabletop position. Tuck those toes under and inhale, pressing back into your first down dog of your practice. Pedal out your feet. Nice, generous bend at the knees. Maybe we go into turbo dog. Do whatever feels good in your body in this moment. Inhale, come forward into that high plank. I'm doing the assisted. And exhale, lower. Inhale, come back up. And this time, press yourself back into a wide leg child's pose. Go ahead and reconnect with your breath here. And on your next inhale, come back into that tabletop position, setting your foundation up once more. Tuck those toes under and press back into your down dog. Our next inhale is going to allow us to raise our right foot and exhale, draw our knee to our nose. Inhale, right foot comes sky high, and exhale, knee to nose. One more, inhale, sky high, and exhale, knee to nose, gently allowing your foot to land in between those hands. I'm going to go ahead and grab my blocks for assistance. Make any adjustments necessary here to ensure that your knee is stacked over your ankle. Maybe we tuck our back toes under. Low lunge. Inhale, press yourself back. Begin to flex your right toes towards your face. Your back is nice and straight, and if you're using those blocks, you're using them as assistance. On your next inhale, you're going to go ahead and release those blocks. Rebend at the knee. Frame that foot with your hands. Tuck those toes under. Inhale, lift, and press that heel sky high, landing back in your down dog. Inhale into your high plank and exhale, lower. Inhale, press yourself back into your down dog. Round of breath here. Inhale that left heel sky high. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, sky high. Exhale, knee to nose. One more, inhaling sky high, and on your next exhale, allow your hands to frame that foot. Gently lower your back knee, grab those blocks for assistance, and make any adjustments necessary here. A couple rounds of breath here, feeling that beautiful stretch in our low lunge. Remain nice and tall. Inhale, press yourself back, straighten out that leg. Flex your left toes towards your face. Once again, keeping a nice flat back. Using those blocks if you have them for assistance. Go ahead and allow a couple rounds of breath here. Attempting to draw your chest towards your chin. And on your next inhale, begin to rebend that knee, release your blocks, frame that left foot. Inhale to that high lunge and press that left heel back. Topple back into your down dog, inhaling your way forward into your high plank, exhaling, lowering. And this time, press yourself back into that child's pose to reconnect with your breath here. On your next inhale, begin to walk yourself up into a seated position. Kick your feet out in front of you, and if you have a strap, go ahead and grab a hold of that. We're going to wrap our strap under our feet to make sure that they remain active. Nice straight back. Our crown is reaching towards the ceiling. And exhale, go ahead and try to draw your chest towards your shins once more. If you need to here, give a slight bend at the knees. Notice how you feel here. And on your next exhale, go ahead and allow your spine to round. Maybe you begin shaking your head nice and gentle. No. Or maybe you shake it nice and gentle. Yes. Noticing what sensations are coming up around your muscles in your low back, your mid back, and your upper back. Try your best to connect with your breath without becoming tense. Remember to keep those feet flexed and inhale, slowly lift yourself up, remove the strap. We're going to move our blocks and our strap out of the way, and if you have accessibility, I do invite you to bring your mat close to the wall. Position it in a way so that we can get really close to the wall, allowing our feet to waterfall. Allow yourself to hang out here if it feels comfortable. Or you can begin to bring the soles of your feet together, allowing your hips to open up into a butterfly position. I'm choosing to keep one hand on my heart and one hand on my belly here to ensure that I'm connecting with my breath. You're welcome to stay here in this pose for as long as you need and as long as it feels good. However, if you're ready, you can begin to straighten your legs and allow yourself to come out of this pose by coming over to either your left or your right side. Begin to find yourself in Shavasana, whatever that looks like for you. For me, I will be laying on my side. But here, I want you to allow your body to relax. Take up as much space as you can on your mat, releasing any tension from your forehead, from your jaw, from anywhere in your body. If there's still some little movements that you need to make, go ahead and take them now. Allow yourself to rest and settle into Shavasana, taking note of your breath from the beginning of practice to now. As before, I do invite you to stay in this position for as long as is calling towards you. However, if you're ready, slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, deepen your breath, and on your next inhale, give yourself a big good morning stretch. Topple over to your favorite side in your fetal position. Give yourself a nice squeeze, thanking yourself for showing up on your mat today. And with eyes closed, or focus on a central spot in front of you, begin to press yourself up into a seated position. Sit nice and tall as you inhale, circle sweep those hands, look up, and prayer hands come to heart center. Bring those prayer hands up to your third eye, thanking yourself for following your intuition and guiding yourself through your practice today. Inhale and exhale, allowing that to resonate with you. Lower those hands to your mouth, reminding yourself to speak good things to yourself and give yourself grace. Inhale and exhale, allow that to wash over you. Go ahead and lower those hands to heart center, giving yourself some gratitude for showing up once again for your practice and dedicating time to you. Thank you so much. Namaste.